Tiny. Hey, Tiny. That dude crazy. What's up, Diabetic fam? Young Diabetic. It is 6:34 a.m. You can see I'm a little more awake this morning. Hey, babe.
Hey.
Anything you want to say to the Diabetic fam?
Make sure you eat right.
You heard it from the horse's mouth. Make sure you eat right. But as you can see, she's one of those small people. But still, yet that doesn't matter. She still makes sure that I eat right. I'm just hard headed, you know. And today's topic, I want to go over my story. So I got my wife here with me. We can tell it real quick. So it was back in 2008. Like, I was in shape. I was in college. I went to Auburn University. Started at Auburn, and my wife, she was at Tuskegee. Tuskegee. And we met, you know, met at Walmart, where everybody meet at Walmart. Well, not really though, but started dating in 2008. And you know, when you fall in love, you know, you just want to be cuddled up. You want to eat. You don't go to the gym. You don't work out. I was like 210. I wasn't ripped, but I was muscular. Matter of fact, if I can, I'll put a picture in here so you can see how I was back in my college days, just ripped. I was 20 years old. No, I wasn't. I lied. See, dang, I'm lying that fast. I just said I wasn't ripped. Then I said I was ripped. But either way it goes, you know, I wasn't diabetic. You know, my father had diabetes. We had diabetes. His mother had diabetes. She passed away. My auntie had diabetes. Pretty much everyone on my father's side has diabetes. So I guess most would say it's hereditary, but after doing a gang of research, you know, I feel like diabetes isn't hereditary. But and it isn't genetic at all either. And we'll get more into that into later videos. You'll see my reasoning and my research behind that. But long story short, anyways, basically what happened is, you know, I started gaining weight, and I didn't gain. The thing is, I didn't gain massive amounts of weight. I only put on about 15 pounds, you know, but I was eating crazy. I mean, I was eating Pop-Tarts every day. I remember I was eating the snack mix every day. I was drinking gallons of sodas every day. It was crazy. And how I found out is one day, you know, I woke up, I was just super thirsty, and I just kept drinking and drinking and drinking. But the sad thing is, you know, I wasn't drinking water. You know, I would go to Walmart and get those. Back then they had the 88-cent Great Value sodas. So I'd drink like just boom, just keep chugging those down, keep peeing, keep being thirsty, keep peeing, keep being thirsty. So I called my dad. I was like, hey dad, you know, what's wrong, man? I had to pee all the time because I knew he was diabetic, but I didn't exactly know like what diabetes was or any of the symptoms of diabetes. You know, and back then, you know, I didn't care to research anything. You know, I just thought I was just, you know, sick and I went to the doctor or whatever. But before I went to the doctor, my dad said, yeah, son, you need to go to an emergency room or somewhere because, you know, you're probably diabetic. You know, like I was like, dang. You know, he told me that. I didn't take it in at first because I was like, yeah, okay, yeah. So I went to the doctor. I never forget, man. Like they tested my blood sugar. Like it was so high that it didn't register on the machine. And like I was like in coma. I could have been in a coma, man. But fortunately, they gave me a shot of insulin, you know, there, and I didn't have to go to the emergency room, you know. So, but like I was devastated, yo. I was like, God, why me? You know, I felt so broken down. Like, man, that feeling was crazy because I'm gonna be on needles all my life. Like, that junk is crazy, man. But that's my story of how I became diabetic. You know, again, it wasn't nothing crazy. It didn't. And the sad thing is, like, what I hated about my situation, like, I didn't have any warning signs. Like, I know some of you guys, you go to the doctor, you get blood work done, and this is I'm sorry for talking and standing in one spot. I guess I can move around. But I know some of you guys, you go and you get blood work done, and you're like, okay, you're pre-diabetic. So I can put the light on so it'll be a little more light in here. Like, it's like, okay, you're pre-diabetic. So that gives you a chance to like work on it. Like you can like take advantage of that. I'm telling you, take advantage of that. You know, don't take it for a grain of salt, because if you have a chance to correct the issue and fix it before it becomes a major problem, like you can reverse that mug. But unfortunately, I didn't have that chance. You know, I just went like straight into it. You know, I didn't have any signs before, that was leading me to diabetes. And if I did, I didn't notice it. So, or not even that I ignored. I don't even recall like any signs, you know. So, and that's why, like how I feel about doctors is, yeah, they're good. At the same time, I feel like they're working with the industry, so we have to see them though. You know, you need to go get your blood work done, especially if you're obese or overweight. You know, that's another video, another topic for another day. But I'm about to head to work. That's it for today. I just want you guys to get my story and how I became diabetic. Like, it wasn't nothing crazy. I didn't gain like 80 or 100 pounds or anything like that. But I just gained a few pounds. But I was eating super bad, and it kind of, boom, hit me right there. But that's all I got for today. Let me find a shoe. Hey, I always got a shoe lying around. Everybody, diabetic fam, take your shoes off, because diabetes don't run in our family no more. Peace.